Hey everyone, welcome to my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. Unfortunately, I have some really bad news. So during the recording for last episode, somehow the video got messed up. It basically got turned into a slideshow, and there's nothing I can really do to salvage it. Luckily, during that episode, all we really did was do the survey stuff for survey number 2, which basically, if you don't remember, has us going into these hyperspace wild zones and completing different research tasks and building up points, and that was basically a majority of the last episode, so not too much was missed. I did, however, sorry about this, trying to figure out how to pull the map again, but there was a side mission here, right? It was a cute little side mission where we found, there was a previous mission we did where we found a lady's ring, and we went into a hyperspace dimension and found a man sitting on a bench who told us to deliver a letter, and the letter went to this girl whom we found the ring for, and it turns out it was a letter from her deceased husband, which was weird. Basically telling her that Tarragon repaired his ring many years ago and still has it. So she was able to reclaim both her ring and her husband's ring, which was really cute. And then it just ended with a battle, me battling Tarragon because that's all he wanted for as payment. But yeah, that was really like the only big thing we missed. Now I also did the this here, Rogue Mega Arena. We'll travel there now. But I was able to revert back to a backup save. Unlucky for me, the backup save, I think, is some type of autosave as well, because it didn't go back to my manual save. It went back to when I completed the side quest. That's why the side quest I just talked about is missing. So, if just to talk about that real quick, in case, because I had to look this up, in case you mess up and you need to like reload a save or something, if you're on the title screen of this game, before you press start to go into the game, hold up on the D-pad and press X and B. So hold up on the D-pad, press X and B, and you should be able to reload a backup save, is I think what they call it. Just in case. So now I'm able to redo this mission over here. Which is good, because that's kind of like the main attraction, right? These big mega battles. But yeah, unfortunate that it happened, but luckily I managed to change some of my settings, and I think I actually found some better stuff. So we'll see how this looks. Hopefully this video looks good. It should still be in, you know, the high quality that I usually do, but I'm curious because the encoder I'm using is much more efficient than the previous one. So like the file size on this is like a fraction of what I was doing before, and I'm curious to see if that messes with the quality a bit, but we'll see. Hopefully this turns out good. It looks like there's a Pokemon in danger of Rogue Mega evolving through here. An overwhelming swell of Mega Power has been detected. Let's go. Our last donut. Hey, don't forget about me. There's no forgetting someone like you, Urbane. Wait, I want to do this too. Yeah, so I did this fight. It's a pretty fun fight. I don't mind doing it again. I'm going to be taking out Raichu. Something's been bothering me. Team MZ stopped the tower when it went wild, and the tower was the cause of rogue Mega Evolution, right? So why are Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose still rogue Mega Evolving? Maybe it's a ripple effect from all the Mega Power that overflowed when the tower went nuts. Huh, well, it looks like our opponent here will be a Staraptor. Staraptor becomes a flying and fighting type Pokemon once it Mega Evolves. Electric type moves will come in handy, if you got any. Which we do. I'm still hoping we get that Mega form for Raichu soon. Because that's why I wanted them on my team. I really want to Mega Evolve Raichu. I mean, come on. It's on, like, when I bought the game, Raichu was, like, on the cover of the DLC. Can I please get him soon? I'm really excited for that, though. Alright, Staraptor. Kaboom. Where'd he go? No, Raichu, don't run headfirst into that. Alright, I'm kind of just building up meter here from a while. Whoa! Alright, we're switching. Now, let's do the real damage. Right. Stop him. Alright, this is where I think it bounces, yeah. One more, I think? Yeah. Stop running. You didn't run this much last time. Oh my goodness. It was not this squirrely. Ooh, I'll take that. Alright, I think it's going to go berserk soon, yeah. Look at how much damage we did while it was at half health. Alright, I don't think there's avoiding this one, so... Ooh! Just timing those wrong. Alright, we gotta build up some more meter. Almost there. Ooh, take this. Thank you. Almost. There you are. Oh my. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I was like, please, before it starts bouncing. We did it. Now we have to catch it. Bum, 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 bum. Registered. 99 calories left. But wait, there's still one more thing. Well, we get the Mega Stone, but there's still one more thing after that. Wow, Megastaraptor nearly kicked our butts. I can't believe how much stronger even rogue Pokemon are in Hyperspace Lumiose. Hey, you three. We saw the rogue Mega Evolution readings disappear. Good work over there. Go ahead, call it a day. We'll get to work analyzing the data we got. The telltale golden gleam of another giant Pokeball. Better break it open with a move. I have a feeling I know what we'll find. Alright, Mawile, do the honors, please. Lots of berries. And some butter, perhaps? It also contained what seems to be some butter. Look, guys, butter. Now, this looks like the good stuff. Why don't we call it grape butter? So is the next one going to be called Ultra Butter? I bet this will level up Ansha's donut game. Nice battling, Moko. Now let's get back to Hotel Z. Alright. Now we're pretty much caught up from where I left off. We're back. Show Ansha what we found, Moko. Whatever could it be? You showed Ansha the great butter. More wonderful butter. How lovely. Oopa's happy. You know, Urbane, I'm starting to crave a nice Hotel Z dinner. I'll get it started in the kitchen. Give me some of that curry. That tower curry. Naveen's favorite. What's it like battling rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose? It's not bad with the three of us. Moko and Urbane are really carrying us through. It's nuts how powered up the wild Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose are. I suppose that would be the hyperspace level phenomenon Corbet mentioned to us. I'm surprised you're still able to beat them. Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, right, Ansha? That's right. Right, Mr. Corbet taught me something intriguing. When Moko and company pass through a hyperspace distortion, it appears their Pokemon receive a portion of the power that Hoopa gained from eating its donut. Whoa, that's cool. Your donuts and Hoopa's powers are really working in beautiful harmony. That's right. Let's dig in. Gotta keep our energy up to sustain our Hyperspace Lumiose research. It was nice of Labane to send us some apology goodies to go with dinner. Wait, what did she send? Labane's a strong Mega Evolution user too, right? I gotta challenge her to a battle soon. Part of being the Mega Evolution successor is seeing the different ways trainers and their Pokemon use it. You just got done battling a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon and you're still hungry to battle a Mega Evolution user? Yeah, I'm out to experience Mega Evolution in all its incredible shapes and forms. And that's why Korrina's the best. Nothing's gonna stop her. I'd like to see that fight too. Hey, Ansha, that distortion above the towers got you worried, huh? Yes, I feel as if I can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Well, that's eerie. Maybe there's a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something. We'll have to keep surveying to find out, which means we'll need your donut teamwork. Fist pump. Anyway, you'd better head back to your hotel for a night, or for the night before Labane blows a before Labane gets worried. Suppose I'd better. Good night, Miss Korrina. Yeah, we don't want Labane going crazy again. Or do we? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Alright. It's dark. A mystery voice. Way. Stay away. Stay away. No prize medals. What a loser. Sorry, we're not doing the Infinite the Royale right now. We're actually trying to save the city. It's good that Jet announced we're looking into hyperspace distortions and all, but I gotta say, I'm kinda shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. And what about you, Urbane? Is it really okay that you keep blowing off Quasartico for this? There's definitely a stack of work waiting for me at Quasartico. But surveying hyperspace Lumiose is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. That's what's up. I can see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Moko, we can save any Pokemon that Rogue Mega evolves. How noble to save Pokemon not only of our city, but of hyperspace Lumiose too. What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. Thanks, Ansha. I'm proud to be helping your hyperspace Lumiose survey work along with Miss Korrina. There'd be no surveys without you two. You're practically Team MZ members yourselves. Wait, what? I thought we added them to the team already. Well, I haven't got Team MZ's logo anywhere on my garments. Naveen. I couldn't bring myself to stitch up your haute couture coat with our logo, Ansha. Hello, Team MZ. Lovely morning to you all. I hate to put a damper on the day, but we're not done analyzing your survey data yet. I'll let you know the moment we've got something to report. Be good until then, kids. I don't know how Corbet got to be our go-to guy for all things hyperspace Lumiose, but he's surprisingly on the ball. Oh, I got a kinda neat idea. What's up? I just thought it'd be fun to see the sights of Lumiose instead of twiddling our thumbs here. You can't be satisfied shuttling between here and Rishime, right, Ansha? Well, since you mention it, I've been hoping to experience Café Soleil for myself. There you go. I've got an exhibit I want to see at the Lumiose Museum. That sounds lovely. I'd like to pay the museum a visit too. Then we've got ourselves a plan. First stop, the Lumiose Museum. Second, a little sophisticated lounging at Café Soleil. Wanna be our guide, Moko? It's a date. You've definitely earned a break from making donuts, Ansha. Time to be a kid and have fun. Let's do it. We're off to the Lumiose Museum. See you there. Nice. So we get like a little side thing going on here. Little break from the survey stuff. But let's go on our date with Korrina. I mean, not our date, but kind of a date. I remember we came to this museum. We did a side mission here. There was a lot of cool stuff here. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Rishime. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Korrina. Well, she might not be an art buff, but maybe she's got some cool history things. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting's supposed to be 1500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can practically go anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with the Pokemon so amazing. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Yeah, I kind of remember this place. This was, man, I have it pictured in my head, but I can't remember what it's called. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Rishime and this museum would be over there, right? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, the city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. That big tower, or that big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose too? That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that Hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling. We'll stop it, don't worry. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. This next spot is interesting. This is Legends Arceus. I loved this game too. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems more like your Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you'd do a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer. especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear, mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Moko? Me? I was over the moon. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the ring, my special coaching process. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Don't do it, Ansha. Don't do it. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. Huh, what if we found a section of Hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? You think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe. If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. Is this foreshadowing? That would make sense. Hey, don't forget, you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. Hoopa agrees. How'd you meet anyways? I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people and Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Wait, Miss Korrina. I wasn't done with my story. Alright, where did Korrina go? This is a fun little trip. I like visiting all this stuff because it reminds me of like the older games. Look at this. I don't remember seeing this. Giant Mega Lucario statue. In order to directly view its face, one must climb to the second floor. Within the base of the statue is a room that only successors or related personnel can enter. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to Mega Evolve my Lucario. Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Korrina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kinda like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. In our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer, or is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I'd worry I'd never live up to the standard she set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask, what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be? Oh no, goodness. Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Nice little backstory from Korrina. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Café Soliel? Yes, please. What are you guys looking at? All right, let's go. Cafe time. Well, that was a neat little side thing. There's the... I'm like, where's the entrance? I'm lost. I need an adult. I need an adult. All right, where is our cafe? Oh, our cafe's really far. Man, we're really traveling here. Couldn't pick anything closer. Welcome. May I help you? Table for 3, please. So this is Cafe Soliel. Soliel. What a lovely looking place. I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Man, Korrina taking charge with the orders. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. She's gonna love it. I'm surprised they didn't get like tea or something. This is the flavor mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. I was gonna say, she's probably not gonna like black coffee. Your Soliel blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Better. Let me guess, Hoopa, you're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? No? You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you? Yeah. And then you went and took Ansha into your hyperspace with you? I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. Probably thanks to Hoopa. But it is dangerous to bring a kid into something like that. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in Hyperspace Lumiose without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumiose's sake. Yes, I agree. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Moko? It's definitely impressive. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into Hyperspace Lumiose. But when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't want to try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You'd do the same, right, Moko? I'd totally peek. I knew it. I totally would. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbet pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z. Well, where'd everyone go? Alright, I guess we're going back to the hotel now. Let's see if Corbet has any updates. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. You guys still sitting there? The gang's all back. How was playing tourist for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. Look at that face. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. Oh my god. The passive aggressiveness. We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? More butter. No, I don't know. Oh, he made her the logo. Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. That looks nice. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out of town. Or out on the town. Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. Naveen? How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too? Oh no. The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Korrina. Oh, true. These megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokémon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Korrina, you're part of Team MZ too. That was cool. Nice way to finish off the mission. What was that? Wait, did you all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. Let's go see what it was. Go check that room, Oko. You go first. Alright, everybody stand back. Go check the strategy meeting room. Really? Okay. No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts. Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega? Come on, Naveen. You're not actually scared. It's on my head, isn't it? Go up. This Sculpin must have been from Hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Sculpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here. Maybe. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Alright, Naveen, you're in charge of Gulpin. I think he agrees. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto. All 3 of you. Wow, you're a task force now? You gonna go, Urbane? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you two hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbet an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go. Survey number 3. Let's hope this one doesn't get chopped up. Oh wait, is there a side mission here? Gulpin is sitting atop the small table. Oh yes, our Gulpin guest. Little believed it was lured by a tantalizing aroma of my donuts, no? Perhaps you could be so kind as to share a donut with it, Moko? Okay. I don't mind. Whenever I make donuts, I'll be sure to make extra. Alright, little guy? But not right now. We've got to go to an important meeting. Oh, it says feed Gulpin a donut to try and satisfy it. So maybe we have to find like the right recipe. That'll be interesting. Or maybe it'll just eat anything and love it. We'll see. But I have a feeling it's a little more complicated than that. Hopefully they give us clues, because I want to make sure Gulpin is fed well. There you are. Let's skip the how you do's, or how do you do's. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. Still nothing, huh? All this research, and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. That sounds challenging. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Felipe, fill 'em in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles part of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. That would make sense, because if you remember, I talked about a side mission we did that involved a deceased gentleman. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Felipe. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. No need to worry. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use EXP candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. So that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbet. I actually didn't notice that. Guess we'd better order some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Moko. Ooh, I'll take it. Ultra Balls are always good. Good luck out there. Yeah, I didn't realize we were not gaining experience points. I guess that's true. I have to use like I've been using some of the candies. All right, let's get these donuts going. Oh wait, I should probably... We can make with 5 berries. That's another thing I think we missed in the last episode. I don't think I showed off the upgraded donuts, but we were able to have 4 berries, but now we have 5, so that seems to be what the common upgrade is at this point. It's more berries, which equal more levels and more calories, that fun stuff. But I'm running into the problem of not having enough berries now. Let's do that. I should probably look to see what levels we need. I know if we're just doing basic research stuff, it's okay to be a little bit underleveled. That's my experience from the last time. Alright, let's make a donut for Gulpin. We'll do something easy first. See what they think about this. Alright, Gulpin, I got the donut for you. It looks super satisfied. It gave you a Charty Berry. Huh, okay, so in return it gives us berries? How delightful. Our Gulpin guest looks quite pleased now. Why don't you continue to feed Gulpin whenever you have donuts you don't need? Okay, I kind of see where this is going. we can turn some of our weaker ingredients into maybe stronger ones. I'm definitely down for that. But let's try to do a couple of these. A medium hyperspace. Let's try a medium hyperspace. Let's just do a test. This is what I did last time. Is I just went in. Okay, we're kind of on the bottom here. Just to see, because we have never been into a medium one before. And I have a feeling this was a bad teleportation spot. We'll make it work somehow. Now, where was it? There it is. All right, found it. Oh, it's, of course, it's in the wild zone. All right, hopefully it's not too difficult. I did do a side mission last time that was very difficult. Basically one-shot my Pokemon. I had to fight like two like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. I was like, nope, can't do it. There's somebody in here. Seems like you made it into a strange slice of hyperspace Lumios, huh, kid? Kinda resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it a hyperspace battle zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of the bitter resentment felt by trainers defeated on our side, hey? Whatever they are, I bet I can come up with some survey tasks suited to a hyperspace battle zone. I'll keep you plenty busy though, so no slouching, kid. Okay. Defeat trainers? I see. Go get him a while. Ba-ba-boom. Yeah, even though we're a little bit under-leveled, we're still doing pretty good. Oh no. Smack. So this one's pretty cool. All you have to do is defeat 10 trainers to complete this. That's 2 down. 1 more and we'll get some points. I'll take that heal, please. I like how she still does her healing stuff. Go for it. Boom. I thought they saw me for a second. Man, Play Rough is putting in some work. Alright, that's 1 survey thing done. Go, 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 quickly. Oh, dang it. No, I was trying to protect. Of course, now they protect too. Jeez Louise. Mawile, you gotta move a little quicker. We're gonna surprise these trainers. We need to be on top of our game. Alright, that's 4. 1 more and we'll be halfway. Man. Just man. Alright. This guy might heal us because he's a cafe. Yeah, he's gonna heal us. Good. Cool. So now we need 5 more. You don't see me. Meditate. Four more. Where's some trainers? We still got some time. Oop, trying to protect. Maybe not. What do we need, like 3 more? If we had a bunch of trainers near us, maybe. But now I'm having trouble finding trainers. So we might not be able to fully complete this research. Don't come near me, young lady. Machoke. Oh no! No! Okay, we're in trouble now. We're in trouble now. I got you in a while. No, no. Okay. I don't think we can do this. I'm gonna choke again. It's just gonna bulk up and we're gonna have to do 2 shots. Okay, we're done. Yeah, that's it. We definitely don't have time now. Coffee? Sure. Yep, that's it. We need 1 more, but we can't. Maybe if we get in a battle? No, that's it. I thought maybe if we started a battle, it would let us stay, but it's not going to happen. Definitely doable, though. We just need a little more calories. But that's cool. So these red ones are just battle zones. And then I think we have 1 more donut, so we could probably do another one. I know these are battle zones now, so they're not as scary as I thought. But we'll go here. I want to do just a regular one now. Let's go to this this one. The 2-star. There it is. Do this real quick. Yeah, I kind of like doing these ones where you have to complete like the different tasks. So catch 3 species, destroy patches of bramble. Oh, okay. All right, that's 1. So we just have to catch 2 more. And we should... Brambles shouldn't be too hard to find. Luckily, we only need 3 Pokeballs. That won't be too hard. Do we catch it? Yep, that's 2. Let's go up. Ooh, there's a Pokeball down here. 1 more. Can we find the... Oh, there's the Bramble. Look, we'll get a twofer. Pokeball and Bramble. Very nice. Now, we just need to find another Pokemon. So we got a Klefki already. We caught the Meowth. Nope, we did this one. Klefki we did. Maybe over here. Kind of getting confused on where I've been. I see more Meowth, so maybe they're not here. Maybe we have to go up. Not here. Oh, Beldum. Come here. No. Trying to do this. Huh. Maybe if we sneak? Which Pokeball would be good here? I don't know. This one's harder than I thought because you can't easily catch them. Nope, that's it. Alright, it was a good try. I thought it would be easy, but for some reason Beldums are just really hard to catch. But at least we got some points. I really want to try to complete some because then we get the golden Pokeball with berries, which is very helpful for like the rogue fights. Rogue fights and probably some of the side quests. Is there any way to see our progress? I actually don't know. It'd be nice. Oh, here it is. 4,500. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Back to Hotel Z. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully this episode came out okay and I'm not facing the same issues I had last time. I'm optimistic that the new settings might be better, so we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.